Hello, I'm Lori Webster, and I'm going to be bringing you a presentation today about radio frequency identification, or commonly known as RFID. It's a rather not new technology. It's actually been around for more than 20 years. It is composed of technology that uses RFID tags that passes through scanners and waves to transmit and communicate this data within warehouses and stores. It can track pallets, cases, or even single individual items. The cost for them at one time was relatively expensive, but Walmart and other companies have been working and sponsoring money to get these costs lowered. At one point in time, it was confirmed that the estimated cost per RFID tag was at 10 cents, but it has been rumored that it is now down to almost a penny. It's kind of mind-blowing because it can help warehouses and supply chain management in so many ways to have these RFID tags. RFID tags come in two categories. You have active tags and passive tags. Active tags have their own power source and they continually broadcast information throughout the antennas in the warehouses, so to speak. They are not commonly used. The most widely used tag is the passive tag. It is much more cost effective. They have no energy of their own, but they do transmit data throughout the stores and the warehouses and into the networks. Walmart is a large user of these tags, and they are investing in the technology so heavily that they are at the point of making their vendors and other suppliers also use these tags as well. It helps with tracking the product and knowing where it is at all times. It prevents lost cases or misplaced pallets or even trucks. It can be used, as I said, in a wide variety, from your pallet to the case, all the way from your warehouse or distribution center, which is also commonly known as a DC, all the way to the store until it checks out and is with the consumer. RFID information is descriptive data about the product itself. This is usually used through what used to be known as a Uniform Code Council, which was the UCC, and an EAN International. Well, those two have combined to just what we all commonly known as a 14-digit serial number called the UPC, which is on your barcode at any point in time. This is used also to track data about the product, and it is all internationally globaled into your GS1. The GS1 organization is leading the globe and has mainly taken over in tracking and keeping up with this data of each product and case through our now UPC numbers. And you have the GTIN number, which is your global trade item number. And that is a part of a scheme that introduced the EPC, or electronic product code, or EPC, which is also linked into your serial number on the barcodes of the products. That is now your UPC number. The benefits of RFID are it's a low cost way to capture data, which means it is much more affordable to keep track of your product or item and to gather and transport the data between suppliers and within the store into the employees. Just like, say there was a pair of shoes lost within the store. Well, a store employee takes their handheld device, they can scan a barcode that is on the rack, and it'll tell you where these cases are. You can track them even within the store, just like within the DC. For instance, within the DC that I currently am employed by, we are implementing using RFID tags, even on our pallets when we ship them out on the shipping tags. As we load the trucks, we put these special labels with the RFID tag, the passive RFID tag, on the pallet so it can be tracked. Now, they say that passive tags are hard to track through metal or water, but Walmart has figured out a way to track it even within the confines of a metal shipping trailer, also known as the 18-wheeler. The RFID benefits also include that the data is much more accurate and able to locate and share within the network. It has increased visibility, which means, as I had said, even the passive tags can now be tracked through metal objects. Working on that. So, and then the efficient data storage, which means it takes a lot less storage to keep track of all this data, which is very important when you're millions of cases a day within one DC, such as a huge supplier as Walmart. I'm sure Target and other places are incorporating RFID tags and this technology within their businesses and warehouses as well. There's much more effective collaboration on this, which means engineers, or even within the stores, managers, associates, we can get together, we can collaborate on this data, we can collaborate on the technology. It even helps collaboration on where is this missing pallet, where is this missing case, which is a common problem within distribution centers. So I am fascinated by this technology with Walmart especially. They have pioneered, so to speak, the way of RFIDs, especially the tags, the technology and all. They have sponsored it for over 15 years that we know of, if not longer. So just like they do everything, they will find a way to succeed and they will push it onto the market. But it is such awesome technology that they have decided to speak. We do launch runs within the distribution centers, but now we do it every weekend, probably almost every day. What really fascinates me and the awesome things that this technology can do is with the RFID tag, say it is on every single item within a pallet that has been order filled, you go and you set it on a special a special scanner. Well, the scanner scans this whole pallet and it can pull up every single case that is on this pallet, every single case. You can scan your shipping label, which will tell you what is supposed to be on there, but the computer screen is going to pull it up for you. It's going to cut down on time, it's going to cut down on money, it's going to cut down on man hours to have this technology. Audits are going to be done at a fraction of the time. It's going to pull up everything that is on that pallet for you without you manually and hand selecting, going in and moving the cases and finding them. Within a split second, it just at the touch of your fingers, you will have all the information that you are searching for without spending the effort and the time to look for it. Okay, say we had a large adjustments a couple weeks ago of sweet potatoes. They were just missing. Okay, the pallets got put in the wrong spot. With these RFID tags, we can locate where they are. If they are on each individual pallet, each individual case, we will know, and without having to make large adjustments, which in turn gives the associates more money, boosts the business, helps them make more money, which returns back to us in the long run. So Walmart has worked hard to drive the cost down of these RFID tags and make them more affordable. And as I just said earlier, I do believe they are down to almost a penny. So I would look to see RFID tags on every single case, not just pallets anymore, that comes within our walls. My personal interest, as I said before, in radio frequency identification was it would solve adjustment issues, which is missing pallets, missing cases, items that have been taken to reclaims, a successful cycle test, which is we do audits, and it keeps track of our missing cases, missing items. It's going to solve all those. It's going to find these cases for you with just a touch of a handheld button and RFID tags. It's going to give more money to the associates. It's going to guarantee that we pass all our cycle tests and our quarterly incentives. That's 4 bonuses a year. I would love to have more money within those bonuses. It would be great. It is just way more effective and way more efficient. I hope I brought this presentation to you clearly and gave you a better understanding of radio frequency identification, and RFID tags. And I hope you are as fascinated by it as I am. Thank you and have a wonderful day.